just go? Can we just go? Figure out where we're going. Can we just
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by on our Countdown to College series. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some college life hacks. These are things that I've learned over the course of the past, I guess, 2 years. You know, the last year was quite abnormal to say the least, but these are some things that I've learned. A few little study hacks towards the end, so make sure that you are watching the full video. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop right into the video. So the first thing is to write everything in your planner. I cannot say this enough. A lot of people, I feel like prior to college, maybe were able to get away with, oh, you know, I remember my teacher said we have a test on Friday, and they don't like have to write things down. But in college, there's just so many different variables. If you don't write it down, it's likely that it's going to slip your mind. Have a planner and write everything down. That way you're not missing deadlines, not missing appointments. Set you up for success. Make sure that you're writing everything in your planner. Up next is to use the free coupons, student discounts, student deals that are available to you. There is literally a long list of eligible programs and places that do student discounts for college students, and then you can get some kind of deal or discount. So I don't want you to miss out on that. Make sure that you are researching that. I can do a whole video if you guys want. Just leave it down below that you'd like that kind of video listing out some of the most popular places or chains that do. I know at Clemson there is different ways that you can get like student discounts. There's like a whole spreadsheet list of like different places around the area that do some type of student discount. Big money saving hack, but definitely a big college hack. Next is to make a friend in every single class that you have. The person you can rely on, you have their number, you can ask them about the notes if you're like sick or you're out. This will set you up for success all throughout the semester and throughout college in general. Up next is to find your study spot, or like your study zone, regardless or whether or not it is in the library, it's in your dorm room at your desk, whether it's in the lounge down the hall in your dorm, or it's at a coffee shop, maybe it's even outside. Find your spot. Maybe it'll take a few times for you to test out and try different locations and figure out where you're best able to get your work done. And it also varies if you're studying with people or not. Keep all that in mind. Going along with that, make sure that you are making it a place that you can study in. Try to eliminate as many distractions as possible. If you're studying in your room, maybe you light a candle, maybe you organize and clean up so that way you're not like distracted by the mess around you. Get in the zone, find your spot, just know that that's the place where you're studying. You're going to dedicate studying, go to that place so you can get that done. So the next college life hack is to have a short class week. It's doable for some, not all, but if possible, try to have it where you maybe have classes certain days of the week, whether that's Tuesday, Thursday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I found that that's been something very successful for me. It's just having classes not every single day, but trying to have like that condensed work class week and then dedicating those other days to do other things. Maybe try that out. Along with that, try to have only at most 3 classes in a day. It's not doable for everybody. That's something I would recommend as a college life hack. And with that, try to avoid 8 a.m.s. The way that they're structured and stuff, the way that your brain needs to be like alert at 8 a.m. You have to be fully committed, fully awake, fully energized at 8 a.m. and that's quite a special skill to have. Next is to join your classes group me. So most classes, at least at Clemson, create like some type of group me. If that opportunity is presented to you, I would definitely recommend joining it. If you want to be the one to create it, that's even better, because a lot of times some behind the scenes resources are given or shared within the group me. People figure out people to study with for tests and exams through there, or if you aren't sure about a homework problem, maybe you can ask in the group me like, hey, does anybody understand how to do XYZ? Then people can help you there. I just found that group me's have been a great resource, especially in the past year with our virtual learning. Next is to listen to a study playlist that best suits you. So for me, depending on what the subject is, depends on the genre of music or the type of music that I listen to when I study. If I'm studying math, I can listen to some like soft rock kind of music. There is a study playlist I know in like Spotify, probably in some other streaming services as well that I just don't know about. They already have them curated and all, so you can just listen to one of those. You can even listen to like a coffee shop radio. I know there's one on like iHeartRadio that I used to listen to a lot last fall. You don't want something, especially with words, and you don't want something that you're going to be like singing and get distracted by listening to, but just figure out what it is for you and then stick to it. And along with that, work in the best time of day that works for you. Me, I found that I am the most productive from the hours of like 9 to noon. That's the time span where I need to get most of my administrative desk work, studying. I found that through the past 2 years has been the most productive for me. Again, this is something that you have to figure out, but once you do know that about yourself and then use that to your advantage. I just figured out that's my study block. I encourage you to figure out the same. The last kind of like general college life hack is to change your alarm sound. So this is one that I actually learned a few months ago watching a YouTube video that is true. After a while, your alarm sound, you kind of get conditioned to it. You know what it sounds like. You might even sleep through it a time or two. Don't want that to happen when you're supposed to be going to class. Every, 3 months or so, change your alarm sound. That way it's something that your mind isn't quite conditioned to, so it will actually stimulate you and wake you up when you hear it, and that way you're not as likely to like hit snooze or like, I've heard that before. It's actually being as effective as it needs to be. So now we're gonna hop into some more like studying college life hacks, and if you want to see some more of these type of hacks moving forward, I can make a whole dedicated video of more of them. I just wanted to kind of sprinkle a few of them in here. So the first one is to use voice to text to transfer your notes. So if you write your notes into a digital like format, you have something that's more like word based, you can literally hit Siri or whatever and enable it. You can just start speaking, boom, you don't even have to type fast. It's already written up for you and you just save it and move along. Or if you want to, if you have those like handwritten notes, you can take a picture or like screenshot it or something of the sort and scan it in your notes app. And with me speaking it, I'm hearing myself talk about the notes once again, and it's kind of like rehearsing it again, talking through it. So it's allowing me to review the notes when I'm speaking it to be typed up into my computer. Little life hack, study hack that I've learned within the past like few months. The next one is to use YouTube as a studying resource. So I've done this even in high school. If I didn't understand something that the professor was trying to teach on, you just type in that topic and then YouTube and look at different people trying to educate or share that stuff. Also like Khan Academy, Chegg Study. With that, I would also recommend utilize Quizlet. There's so much beyond just the flashcard feature. You can do the learn feature, the test. I know I've used the learn feature for the past like 2 semesters, literally as like my studying technique for most of my classes. I recommend don't do like learn multiple choice, do the learn and then do the flashcard feature. So that way if you don't know like the information verbatim as the other side of the flashcard, you have to study it again. And I found that was the like quickest way for me to like whip through vocab, whip through information and get it in my brain and understand it and learn it. You are even like handmade flashcard kind of person, you could do that, write them out, quiz yourself. And lastly, when you're studying, make mnemonics or like other connections to help you connect the information. For a lot of different things that I did in marketing, there's a lot of different processes, steps and stages that you need to know. And I found that using like mnemonics or songs, YouTube a topic, I would YouTube that and then song. There's likely some person who's created some kind of like jingle or like chant or song or something. You can literally watch enough times and memorize it that way. Short, these are all of my different life/studying hacks. So if you guys have any other college life hack, study hack, anything in between, leave them down below. That way we can kind of make a big thread of our awesome little college life hacks that we can all utilize and benefit from. So if this is the first video you've ever seen of mine, make sure to subscribe down below, hit the bell, give this video a big thumbs up, check out the playlist down below for all of my other countdown to college videos. And until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip side for some more back to school related content. Get excited and I will see you guys then. Bye guys.